What it do, what it do, what it do. It is yours truly, Mr.Taliaferro. How's everybody doing out there? What's going on? What's going on? We're about to have a little MVP talk. Little NBA basketball for you as we get ready for the postseason. We got to finish up with the regular season first, and we got to hand out some awards. We're going to get into the NBA MVP in a few seconds. Real quick, if you have not done so, I would love for you to be a part of my platform long term. If you're just in the NBA basketball news, highlights, all that great stuff, we just love the game around here. Nothing more, nothing less. We just love the game. If you share that same passion as me, why not become a long-term member of my platform? Please subscribe. Follow me on my social media platforms. I'm usually on there talking sports all day. So if you want to just kind of rock out with me long-term, please become a part of the team. I would love to have you. I post a lot of videos, but please, if it's too much, turn the notification off. Do whatever you got to do. Kind of hide my subscription, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. I just would love to have you a part of my platform. Please subscribe if you have not done so. It means the world to me to have you a part of what we're doing. We're building something special here. Now, a lot of MVP conversations have been happening over the last couple weeks specifically because we're getting close to the end of the regular season. And a lot of people still can't decipher who's the NBA MVP. Is it Giannis Antetokounmpo, whose stats are literally phenomenal? He's averaging, what, 26, 27 a game, over 12 rebounds a game, and even chipping in minus 6 assists a game? Yo, you're 6'10", 6'11", and you still got the audacity to give me 6 assists a game? Or is it the Houston Rockets, the reigning NBA MVP, James Harden? Will he do it back-to-back years? He's averaging over 36 points a game. We haven't seen stats like that since Mike and one of Kobe's best years. Like, those are phenomenal stats. He's putting up a lot of points a game, still giving you a nice, respectable amount of assists and rebounds a game as well. And he's leading that Houston Rockets team, as I make this video, to a top 4 seed. That's very impressive. Very impressive by the bearded one. Now, look, to me, and I want to be fair to Giannis here, because I don't want this to be a slight to Giannis. To me, my MVP, I'm rolling with Harden. I'm going to give him this MVP. I'm going to give it to him back-to-back years. And here's why. Look, Giannis is doing it at a more elite level on both ends of the court, right? Like, he's better defensively. It's not even close what he's providing for his team defensively over James Harden. Like, it's not even close with the chase down block. Just Giannis is there defensively, and I do want to award defense, right? But what Harden has had to do has been so magical, so many nights. There's so many moments, right? And I don't want to discredit what Harden is able to do offensively. Like, he's hit the motor he's had to have for his team to be in the contention that they're in right now. It's just special. And Giannis will win it in years to come. He'll be in that running for years to come. Trust me, Giannis has that type of talent. I don't think he's going anywhere. Again, he'll get an MVP. It just won't be this year. Harden's going to win MVP. He wrapped this thing up. 50-point triple-doubles. I mean, 60-point games. He just had more moments. When I think of Harden's season, I think about that phenomenal game against the Warriors where he drilled the game-winning three-pointer when he was really by himself. And speaking of Harden's help, right? I don't even have to talk about the amount of wins he got his Houston Rockets team while Chris Paul and Clint Capella were out with injuries. Let's talk about the Rockets while they're available for them, right? As much as I love Chris Paul and as much as I love Clint Capella, can we talk about the fact that Clint Capella's never been an all-star? Eric Gordon has never been an all-star. These are both good players, but not all-stars. Can we talk about the fact that Chris Paul, to me, is no longer an all-star? So you can't bring up the Houston Rockets and say he plays with another all-star. Does Chris Paul have all-star-like nights from time to time? 100%. But so does Dwayne Wade, right? Like, he's no longer an all-star in this league. He hasn't made the last few years. And that has to matter. Harden plays with no other all-stars. Now, if you ask me straight up and down, would I rather play with Chris Paul or Chris Middleton? I'd lean toward Chris Paul still. But the facts are the facts. Chris Middleton made an all-star game this year, and Chris Paul didn't. And Chris Middleton is more available for his team. And though I would say the Rockets have really good players in Eric Gordon, Clint Capella, and Chris Paul, alongside their great guy in James Harden, top to bottom, that Milwaukee's Bucks got a real team. You look at guys like Malcolm Brogdon, who I know is out with injury right now, but he'll be back. Brook Lopez, that dude has developed a Klay Thompson-like three-pointer. That Milwaukee Bucks team, top to bottom, is really good. Eric Bledsoe and company, these guys are really good. And I think Giannis overall has a little more help than what Harden has this year. And in regards to what James has been able to do with his guys in the lineup, without him in the lineup, I just think he deserves to win back-to-back MVPs. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to do a whole video on this. I'm not giving James another MVP if he can't make it to the finals this year, right? But for this year and this year, I think what he's doing is so special offensively. You have to reward that. And you gotta give the bearded one this MVP this year. Sorry, Giannis. Sorry, Milwaukee Bucks fans. He's not gonna win it this year. You know, I just can't think of a lot of memorable moments that Giannis has had this year. Now, is part of it because the Bucks are not on television as much as the Rockets are? Yes. Let's put that in play as well. That's a factor. But also, there's a part of it that the Bucks have just been so dominant at times. We don't see Giannis is not available in the fourth quarter. And a lot of times the Bucks are so good offensively and Giannis has so much trust in his teammates. A lot of times Giannis is just kind of unselfishly allowing his guys to be the clutch guys late. He's not ashamed to let Eric Bledsoe go at the end of games. Chris Middleton can take a clutch shot. You know, guys like Malcolm Brogdon has taken and made clutch shots for that Milwaukee Bucks team. It hasn't just been Giannis this season. And his stats, look, those stats, they're Shaq-like numbers. I just think going forward, he'll get that opportunity to win that award. And after this year, I don't think Harden will be in the running for that award anymore. Guys are going to look up and be like, yo, okay, we keep giving you these regular season awards, but you're proving to us you can do it for the regular season, but not the playoffs. Your value is kind of running short. You're not really pacing yourself the correct way. So again, this year, it's Harden's award to lose. That's who I would give it to. You're more entitled to give me your opinion in the comment box below. Tell me if you had to make a decision right now, on who's your NBA MVP for the 2018-2019 season. Who would it be? It's down to two guys. Paul George is out of the running. Is it Giannis Antetokounmpo or James Harden? This one is going to down to the wire. And I believe at the buzzer, it's going to be the bearded one for the win. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty. Yeah.